Alright y'all, this is the Sony A6300. Pretty much S-Log profile. Pretty much it's just Sony flat profile. When you're shooting your videos, it's better for color grading. You have more control of everything in post, dynamic range, highlight, shadows, all of that. It's I use S-Log 2 or 3. I think this is pretty much on S-Log 2. But right now it's in 4K. And this is the settings right here. File format, XAVC S4K. Recording settings is 24p at 100 megabytes per second. Super 35mm. Alright. Pretty much default standard settings. And my XAVC SHD is pretty much the profile I use for slow motion. And recording settings is I just use 120p at 100 megabytes per second. That's a variable frame rate, 120p. Sony A6300 shoots in standard profile, standard settings, 60 frames per second, but when you slow it down in post, you slow it up to 120 frames per second. Alright, but that's pretty much my slow-mo settings, 120p at 100, and my 4K is 24p at 100, super 35mm. Alright, and S-Log, we go to picture profile, come down to PP5. Mine is a custom setting, even though PP7 is the default S-Log. Let's go to PP7 or whichever one you want to go to. Picture profile settings. Alright, go to the right. It's S-Log 2 for your gamma. You can change that to S-Log 2 or S-Log 3. S-Log 3 is just pretty much a flatter profile. But S-Log 2 and black gamma. You see that? It's middle. Alright. And knee, all of this is pretty much default settings, man. I don't change none of this. You can change it. Detail is -7. All of that comes standard. But you guys can change that to your default settings. I mean, to your custom, however you like, play around with it. But my profile settings are pretty much flat, standard, unless I want to do something. I do have the custom buttons mapped, but that's about it, man. I'm going to show y'all some test footage from the Sony A6300 now. Flat and color graded, all right?
We got people from everywhere, and everybody move as one. Everybody is prospering in some kind of way, in their own way. Every man plays his own role, and everything starts with the leader. I'm a good leader, so I got good people that follow. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. If you can only be like the nigga that's running your crew. If you got a robbing ass boss, then you're gonna be a robbing ass crew.
Concrete, I bleed concrete, always known to eat. You won't beef, run up on me. I hope you think it's sweet, I'm hungry. They claim they want me, so now it's time to feast. I'm pointing out my opponents, burning them in heat. They cloning, I know they own me, but I'ma let them leech. I'm fucking with her emotions, I'm drilling her so deep. You kissed her out in the open, my kids all on her teeth. I'm plotting, no I be scoping, cause niggas like to scheme and I ain't with it, nigga. You know you can get it, nigga. One phone call, chopper rock you like you millin', nigga. Let's just be realistic, nigga. Been knew that you envy, nigga. We just stayin' fast, ain't writing raps for no attention, nigga. Huh? I'm the fucking boss man, nigga. Y'all thought I fell off? Y'all thought one nigga was gonna stop me? Y'all thought one nigga was gonna stop the A1K train, nigga. This the fucking Taliban, nigga. It's the K-way or no way, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. This how we gon' do it, nigga, all year, nigga. This my year, nigga. I'm the youngest nigga doing this shit and I'm running shit, nigga. Fuck what a nigga heard, nigga. The long way, fuck what the song